more?
No, nigga, I ain't summing up what y'all saying to each other. Keep fighting.
See, don't do that, nigga. I'm not fighting. I'm just saying.
I didn't think we were fighting. I thought we were
I'm joking. I'm joking still. I'm joking. I'm sorry.
But Flip, don't you see? Mel doesn't come and intermingle in these ways that Joe does, that you do. You know what I'm saying? You gotta, even if to the level of familiarity you're speaking to, she's not around.
I think y'all got to the bottom of it already, honestly. Like, the community is correct when they say, dog, we didn't make this space for y'all. We made it for us. This should be them.
No, true. No, I'm with you. I agree with that.
This should be a safe space for us. Granted, it's one thing niggas getting mad at how that other side or other sides operate because it's a little bush league. But now you niggas are just getting mad at normal fucking chatter. So if you can't take heat, get the fuck out of the kitchen.
I'm with it.
Like, I only don't move around these spaces like I do because I am prepared to hear whatever from whoever at any time. The second, like I said yesterday, that it get a little too much for me or a little too, I only leave when it like get too personal. And I don't even mean in what people say, is how people move. So that's when I'll take a step back. But other than that, like, yeah, they should be free to say whatever the fuck they want. And on the flip side, the pod members should be free to pod in a particular way without having certain aspects of their life be chastised. Because everybody didn't sign up for it the way that I do. So I think that the fans be getting it confused because it's a lot of Joe Budden, like me, Joe Budden fans around. And it's like Joe Budden fan privilege because I just been so much of an open book for 20 plus years. But that's not how everybody moves, right? And that's not how everybody thinks. That's a challenge that I'm even going through in how people decide where to draw the line between my life, my real life, my personal life, and my professional life. So again, I think there's points made on all sides. I text Flip. I said, I too get very mad about that manipulation shit. Please, if I'm ever here, it's for the fucking vibes. I don't give a fuck enough to try to trick none of you into nothing.
Not me neither.
Yeah, second, see, but that's where I be getting confused, and then I'm like, in my rant. That's where I be getting confused. Hey, sometimes I watch 3 seasons of a show, and if they lose me, I'm gone. Like, some of y'all, not y'all, but some people every week consistently is just hate it. Well, at some point, dog, please do everybody a favor and stop listening to this shit. I tell the fans, like I tell the cast, if it's not a vibe,
go home.
End that shit.
Yeah.
Like some of y'all niggas, the way that on Wednesday with that, can't play my Patreon. It's been so mid. Come on, you still on that Patreon? This is the last month. I'm posting my receipt. Yo, dog.
Me and my dollars are going home.
Yo, nobody's mad at you.
Hey, yo, I'm gonna share something with y'all. Listen, I can share this with y'all. Like, even when him and I had the meeting, and you know, we got to the point of understanding with Ian, and you know, like, all right, cool. Flip is coming back. The nigga stopped and said, "Yo, no, hold up. If this is not for you anymore, nigga, go home. I'm not gonna do anything to hold you here. Matter of fact, you so much of my man. That's what he said. You so much of my man that there's no consequences with you ending your contract right now. So this is not what he believes in this.
Yeah, I fucking stand in this shit wholeheartedly. I don't give a fuck that Ian and y'all came to some agreements, man.
He said that.
If nobody's happy, get the fuck away from me. Like, let's vibe. Let's be productive. Let's fucking help each other. Steel sharpen steel. Let's do all of that good shit. Anytime it's like resentments or animosity or lack of communication or lack of respect, I mean, we don't ever want to do nothing to where these relationships are tarnished permanently from something that should have just been a vibe. I'm talking about coworker relationships and fan to fucking artist relationships. All right, that's the end of my rant. I'm done. I love y'all. I'm not trying to trick none of y'all. Yeah, I love y'all.
We gotta talk about Wednesday, bro. Including Mel. Like, none of this shit is skin on my back. Like, y'all, like, don't. I still support, like, I'm still gonna support. I still think Mel should be on the pod. I still think y'all need to, like, help. They're putting her in these stats. Like, I don't need to hear in her private life if she don't want to talk about her private life. Don't even bring it up, because we gonna wonder.
I got you, Juicy. Let me just say, I guess the Mad News have her hand up, and she's been waiting patiently, and she must have responded to something I said.
Okay, host the basketball. Go ahead.
Big Jan.
Oh, you want to join us, Flip? Big Flip? No, I want to. I'm just saying, like, I know, you know, she unmuted her mic
with Jan. Everybody muted up. I fuck with Jan. Big Jan.
Hi. I just wanted to say, Joe, you love the drama. Just admit it. You love all this. You love the arguing and fighting. That's why you're always in space.
Yo, that's why I love her. Look.
You love it.
Is she wrong though?
She's so cynical. Wait, say it again. Do I
love
wrong
it?
though? No, that's Cap.
Oh. Why are you in every spaces? You're in every space.
Oh my God. Listen, but I would be. See, that's where I would be in every space if there was absolutely no drama. I'd be in the spaces.
Yeah, you do like
specifically there for the drama.
But can you admit that at certain periods of time, you may or may not want to, like, got a little appetite for a little spiciness every now and then? You got to admit that, bro.
I'm not gonna cop to that either because I feel like we put out such a great product that there are zillions of things you could talk about that's cool, fly, and vibey without it getting to wherever it be getting to in the community sometimes. So I don't know that yet because I have yet to see that.
Hey, hold on. Let me respond to this dude right here. What's his dude name? He wrote.
Remember that?
No. Homie said something about. No, fuck that. Homie said something about being the superhero. What you say, homie? To you. What's his name? We're talking about. I am. What?
Are you in the comment section, Flip?
No, I was in the comment section, but you know he's up there. Ayabosa. What you say, homie? You said I lose you with the superhero analogy.
Iabosa.
Yeah.
He's not on stage though.
I'll see it. Oh, he's not. It should look different. So when I say the superhero thing, I'm saying that you know it's if we have to leave our personal issues at the door and come and perform. And yes, it's twice a week, but we got to perform and we have to be able to, you know, a lot of us are not. Hold on. A lot of us are not as structured when it comes to this as Joe, right? Joe's passion for it is deep rooted than a lot of us. As you know, he watched it, he grew this, so it's different. So what I'm saying when I say superhero, like he knows how to. I see him go through shit and he walks through the door and that shit is away. He knows how to tuck it. So when I say superhero, like you're watching, I use Clark Kent and Superman. Usually you don't, you know, you either see Clark or Superman. I'm saying that you watch us in real time go from Clark Kent to Superman. I can have a bad day sitting as Clark and just going through my personal shit. It comes on and Joe may say something to switch, and then now I gotta put on the costume and just turn up like, all right, let's get to it and da da da. And sometimes I'm not able to go into that Superman mode. That's what I meant by that.
Copy that. Do we have any hands up? My board is full.
Yeah, I wanted to let
he's on stage now.
Yeah, no, I feel what you're saying, but all I was saying was we all go through that. You know, if I'm a mechanic, if I'm a nurse, if I'm a doctor, I mean, you're talking to a room full of people that got a life, and when they go to work, they got to go to work. They got to, you know, put their shoes on and tuck their shirt in and put a smile on their face. I mean, realistically, bro, you work 2 to 3 days a week, and I get it. You know, you're doing a lot, but you get paid well for it. Don't come in here whining about it.
You think that I'm whining about working?
I think you can come off as whining when you start talking about, oh, I'm going through shit, or oh, she's going through stuff, or
did I say
what type of day that I had, this or that. I mean, bro, you at work. Deal with it when you get off work, or stay home.
So that was it. That was basically something that they talked about during the spaces. Shout out to Kitchen, The Kitchen. You can go follow at The Kitchen on Twitter and the whole 9 yards. But basically, I just wanted to go ahead and get into some of these comments on this particular video. Now, one of the main clips that came across my attention, or one of the main comments that came across my attention, was Ish saved the podcast just like Maul did. Now that Ish isn't as invested, the quality is going downhill. Now, there were a few comments on this particular comment. Now, the first comment goes, laughing my behind off. So why doesn't Maul podcast do the same numbers as Joe? Fair statement. The next comment is that your argument? Because it took 6 people to get Joe these numbers. He can't do it on his own, but clearly you're not a fan or actually pay attention. And that was a response to Ish saved the podcast just like Maul did. Now that Ish isn't as invested, the quality is going downhill. Well, I mean, I'll just leave that where it's at. I'll just leave it. The next comment on that post was, Ish, Joe, Ice, and Parks easily cleared the old cast. This dude is tripping. Was Maul potting by himself or with 2 other people? Maul didn't save anything, but the dynamic of the trio was great. Maul added an element Rory and Joe were lacking as a duo. People need to stop playing down the old trio that the pod. People need to stop playing down the old trio was better than this one. Well, I do have an opinion about that. I mean, people can say what they want to say to this particular person. Fam, I mean, people need to stop playing down the old trio that pod was better than this one. Yeah, I mean, everybody's entitled to their own opinion, though, If somebody thinks that the old pod was better than this, they can say it. If someone thinks that this pod and this crew is better than the previous crew, they can say it. I just don't like when people try to police other people's actions. Like, fam, just worry about yourself. In both of these situations, Joe is the common denominator. Case closed. Ish isn't entertaining at all. It's funny when Joe roasts him, but Ish is annoying as F. And is wrong every time he opens his mouth. Ish is less funny than less entertaining. Ish is a less funny and less entertaining version of Maul. He didn't save Ish. He didn't, Sugar Honey Iced Tea. He didn't save anything. That was one main reply or main comment. And then that was the following comments on that. Pretty cool. I'm here for all of the content. And that was a pretty good take that this guy just gave in regards to Ish saved the podcast. I personally, as a fan of the pod, I personally don't think that Ish saved the pod. By far. So whoever wrote that, I strongly disagree with that stance. Let's go on to the next take, or let's go on to the next comment. I don't understand what's going on. I've been a fan for years through the wild takes, firings, ups and downs. Everything ain't always on point. Why the F are the true fans talking about the true fans? Question question stuff when it's been history of the same. I agree with that sentiment. Why are people questioning the same? I mean, listen, maybe people just don't have the understanding that you may have on the particular pod. And listen, at the end of the day, I mean, again, this goes back to people are entitled to their opinions. If somebody pays for a product, they can do what they want with the product after they pay for it. That's like you going to the supermarket and buying groceries. Again, if you go to the car dealership and you go buy a car, you better believe that you're able to drive the car once you buy the car off of the car lot. You'll be able to drive that car home. I don't understand why people get upset over something that someone else has paid for. So, for example, this is the perfect example, perfect analogy. If somebody is driving a car out in the streets, right, and it's loud, and you're in your home, right? You're in your home. The car is loud, the speakers is loud, and they're driving past your block. Guess what? You're still living, fam. You heard the music for maybe about 20 to 30 seconds, depending on where you live, and that car is now gone. You can get mad at the fact that this guy has no I guess recollection of anybody or anybody's peace of mind. That person doesn't care. He paid or she paid for that car to be as loud as it is, and they want everyone to hear whatever they're playing at that particular moment. You can get mad, but you can't stop it. So why not? So why get mad if you can't stop it? I mean, this goes into controlling the things that you can control, and then not getting upset over the things that you can't control. I mean, it's simple. Let's go back into some of these comments, and again, go check out the kitchen. That's KITCHYN. All right, that's the kitchen. Let's go back into some more of these comments. So basically, I've stopped listening I've stopped listening as of the few months. He don't have to care, but enough people start feeling that way, I bet he start caring. Listen, let me just say that this is my favorite pod on the planet. I don't condone the whole smearing campaign of a pod. I don't condone. This is just me personally. If you feel one way, then feel that way. You know what I mean? Feel however you're going to feel. People can get mad at you for feeling the way that you feel, but people cannot stop your progress. And people can't stop you from feeling how you feel, most importantly. So, with all of that being said, man, I just wanted to put that out there. Joe and the crew, you guys are killing it right now. I know that the sentiment out there is that you guys are on a downfall. I completely disagree. The fact that people are saying that you guys are on a downfall is an attribute to the greatness and the consistency that you guys provide for not only us as fans, but for yourselves. You guys are displaying a level of what should I say, discipline. You guys are showing a level of commitment that most people out here don't have. So don't let that go over your head, guys. That's it. That's all for now. It's your boy Church. And before we get up out of here, please go support Manhattan. Not even go support, but a black-owned business. But go support yourself. If you have flaky hair, if your hair needs to be hydrated, go ahead, go on over to manhattangray.com. The moisture oil, the moisture pomade, it will pretty much moisturize your hair. The oil that they have over there, I don't know if you guys are familiar with black seed oil, but I mean, it's kind of the definition, the hydration oil that they have. I mean, I like to look at it as black seed oil for your hair. So it's a good situation. You get about 20% off on the YouTube clip. Excuse me, not the YouTube clip, but you get 20% off on the website. So go ahead and take a look at that. Not take a look at it, but also, if you have the wherewithal to do so, go ahead and make a purchase. Let them know who sent you, your boy ChurchTakes. And, again, I appreciate you guys for watching. I appreciate you guys for being in tune. And that is it. That is all. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And do me a solid. Just remember that the best takes is the church's takes. We out.